Russian President Vladimir Putin has outlined a potential settlement to end the war in Ukraine, proposing land concessions and security guarantees during his high-profile summit with U.S. President Donald Trump in Alaska, according to sources briefed on Moscow's position. The meeting, held at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson on August 15th, marked the first face-to-face talks between a U.S. president and Putin since before Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. While no ceasefire was reached, Trump said in a Fox News interview that he and Putin had largely agreed on elements of a peace framework, though he acknowledged Ukraine must ultimately approve. "I think we're pretty close to a deal," Trump said. "Ukraine has to agree to it. Maybe they'll say no." Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is expected in Washington on Monday to discuss the proposals with Trump. The proposal: land for peace. Under Putin's suggested terms, Ukraine would withdraw from the entire Donetsk and Luhansk regions in exchange for Russia freezing the current battle lines in southern Kherson and Zaporizhia. In return, Moscow would hand back small areas of occupied territory in Sumy and Kharkiv, about 440 square kilometers in total, while securing recognition of its 2014 annexation of Crimea. Other reported demands include a ban on Ukraine joining NATO, though alternative security guarantees could be offered. Formal status for the Russian language in Ukraine. Freedom for the Russian Orthodox Church to operate. Easing of Western sanctions on Moscow. The sources stressed it was unclear whether these points represented an opening bid or a firm ultimatum from the Kremlin. Kyiv's stance. Ukraine has repeatedly ruled out ceding Donetsk or any other territory, describing those regions as essential for its defense. Kyiv and its allies also reject formal recognition of Russian sovereignty in Crimea. Zelensky has long insisted on a ceasefire before broader talks, but Putin's proposal rules out halting hostilities until a final settlement is reached. International reactions. Trump has briefed Zelensky and European leaders on his talks with Putin. While European officials acknowledge discussion of possible security guarantees for Ukraine, details remain vague. One idea floated involves a NATO-style, Article 5 protection mechanism outside of the alliance structure. Meanwhile, Putin is believed to be pressing for at least partial lifting of sanctions, though it remains uncertain whether this would apply to both U.S. and European restrictions.